Today we are going to go over the basic human anatomy of the potential client types that you may face while working as a designer. There are many different types of clients that you will come across, but for now we're only going over some of the most common types. The tight ass. Here we have the standard tight ass. Let's break him down into his main identifying features. The pockets. The client is always pushing you on the budget. Don't expect them to just accept your original quote, or to pay without issues. They always let on that their pockets are lighter than they are. The brain. Be careful when they get quiet. It usually means that they're thinking of a response or a way to cut your profit or an excuse as to why they don't want to pay you. The mouth. This is an area that will usually give away the fact that they are a tight ass. Beware of comments like, "My son downloaded Photoshop on his computer, he can make this for free." They can't help what they say, it's just in their nature. Dealing with this client isn't easy, but the main thing is to stand your ground. They will want to watch over your shoulder and know everything you're doing to make sure they're getting their money's worth out of you. While it may be worth it to give a small discount when you're starting out, this may just be the type of client you want to avoid entirely if you already have a steady flow of work. The I need it yesterday guy. Here is our I need it yesterday guy. Let's take a closer look. The eyes. You will see his eyes darting around constantly because he's clearly nervous. He knows his own disorganization has caused this situation, but he's hoping to dump it on you. The hands. Look for the constant shaking. He is clearly on edge. The cause of all this is because he needs your work now to save his ass. Whether it be pressure from the higher-ups or a small business owner who has left this to the last minute. Rest assured Hez needs this. The brain. Unlike the tight ass, he isn't thinking only of ways to manipulate you. This guy has a million things on his mind, and while talking to you he's trying to figure out what he's doing for the next week. This type of client is only good to take on if you have the time to dedicate yourself to this job ASAP for a short burst period. Quick turnarounds are expected, but this is something you can charge for if you're smart. This is also usually going to be a return customer, so be careful how you deal with them. Make sure to point out that this isn't going to be a common occurrence, and you don't normally deal with urgent jobs like this, or you charge a premium for it. The flaker. Here is a flaker. Let's break him down. The shoes. They're going to have on a good supportive pair of shoes to make a quick and stealthy getaway when they need to, which is always going to be when you require some form of payment. The face. Even though they're showing a lot of enthusiasm for the project right now and seem to be the perfect client, it's a front. Whether they are here to get ideas from you to recreate cheaper or just to waste your time, don't start any serious work for them until payment has been confirmed. This rarely happens though. The brain. He may be using it to store all the information you're giving him about the potential design work, or he may just be using it to plan their escape. Either way they're up to no good. The flaker is usually testing the waters and not much more. Sometimes there may be a genuine reason as to why they dropped off the face of the earth, but don't always expect that. The perfect client. Here is a perfect client. Let's see what they're made of. The pockets. They are full and there is no hesitation about handing over money. In fact, they're more than happy to hand the money over for a job well done. The head. Surely there must be a halo up there that we just can't see. They're an angel sent to make our lives just that little bit easier and save us from constantly having to work with the same soul-crushing clients. However, sadly these clients aren't much more than a myth. But we can dream. This is not a set-in-stone type of guide. You will come across many different kinds of clients and each will need to be considered separately. Good luck and happy designing.